Good day everyone, I am Maria Jocasta D. Ballesteros from STEM-118 grade 11. This video is about the probability distribution table and also the mean variance using the table. Probability distribution. A probability distribution is a function that describes the likelihood of obtaining the possible values that a random variable can assume. This is the probability distribution table. The variance is simply defined as a measure of variability of values around their arithmetic mean. In simple terms, variance is the mean squared deviation, whereas mean is the average of all values in given dataset. The notation for the variance of a variable is lowercase sigma or sigma squared, while the arithmetic mean is the average of the numbers, a calculated central value of a set of numbers. Let's try some example using variance and mean. Find the variance of the numbers 3, 8, 6, 10, 12, 9, 11, 10, 12, 7. First, compute the mean of the 10 values given. Mean is equals to 3 plus 8 plus 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus 9 plus 11 plus 10 plus 12 plus 7 over 10 is equals to 88 over 10 is equals to 8.8. Step 2. Step 2. Make a table with 3 columns. One for the x values, the second for the deviations, and the third for squared deviations. A total of the second for the deviation is equals to 0, and the third for square deviation is equals to 73.6. Step 3. As the data is not given as a sample data, we use the formula for population variance. Sigma square is equals to summation of x minus x bar square over total number minus 1. (73.6) over 10.1. The variance of the given problem is equals to 8.18. This video is about how to use the z-table. This is the z-table. To use the z-table, let's try some example. What is P where z is less than or equal to 1.5? What is P where z is less than or equals to 1.5? To find the answer using the z-table, find where the row for 1.5 intersects with the column for 0.00. This value is 0.9332. The z-table shows only less than probabilities, so it gives you exactly what you need for this question. Note, no probability is exactly at one single point. This video is about determining areas using the normal curve. Before you can solve for the area under a normal curve, you must be able to imagine what the area looks like. The best way to do this is to make a sketch. For example, let's say you were given a z-score and were asked to find the area between that score and z is equals to 0, the mean. Your sketch might look like this. There are 7 ways your sketch could look, depending on what z values you were given. Once you have drawn your sketch, look at the pictures below. Click on the image that looks most like your sketch. The link will take you to a step-by-step guide on how to find the area under a normal curve for that shape. Many of these also have a short videos showing the steps. Find an area under a curve from z is equals to 0 to z is equals to. Find an area in one-tail distribution, left or right. Area between two z-scores on same side. Area between two z values on opposite sides of mean. Area left of a z-score, z is greater than the mean. And area under a two-tailed normal curve. For example, if you are asked to find the area between 0 and 0.46, look up 0.46. The table illustrates the result for 0.46. 0.4 in the left-hand column and 0.06 in the top row. The intersection is 0.1772. For 0.2 and 0.06, the intersection is 0.1026. For 0.0 and 0.06, the intersection is 0.0239. So this is the last video. Solve 3 problems using probability from z-table and normal curve. Problem number 1. The GPAs of all students enrolled at a large university have an approximately normal distribution with a mean of 3.05 and a standard deviation of 0.27. Find the probability that the mean GPA of a random sample of 20 students selected from the university is. Find the probability of the mean GPA is less than or equal to 2.98. To illustrate the normal curve of this distribution, because it says the approximately. So the formula will be x minus 3.05 over 0.29 over square root of x. Using the formula, we have the z-score of negative 1.08. Negative 1.08 over negative 14.01%. And 1.49. So that ends the video.
Thank you. Ano title niyo?
Find the probability that a variable has a z-score of less than 0.36. Solution. Find the z-score in the table below. The intersection shows 0.6406. The probability is 64.06%. Or the area percentage of the yellow region is 0.6406. Plus, given example number 3, a normally distributed population of test scores has a mean of 80 and a standard deviation of 5.2. Find the percentage of scores that lies below 73. Now that the z-score is known, the z-score chart will show the percentage of the shaded area to the left of this z-score of negative 1.34. Percentage of scores below 73 is 9.01%. That's the end of the 5th video.